In the last episode, Emily and Mauricio tried to figure out the meaning of 24 inches squared. They found 24 rectangles inside Luna's slice of pizza. But the rectangles were not square inches. A square inch is a square that is 1 inch long on every side. In this episode, Mauricio and Emily will try again. They will draw Luna's pizza slice with 24 inches squared inside.
So you're going to make a rectangle, and what's its dimensions, length and width going to be?
6 by 4.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to do the line. Look, we should have low-key marked it. We should have marked it right here. Like every inch.
Oh, you maybe. Then I guess just count it.
Why
We
count
should
it?
put like, because it needs to be 24.
Do you think it is 24?
It is
Yeah,
24.
I think so.
How would you convince yourself?
'Cause it's like here, where it's 4 on top. Wait, actually, no, never mind.
How many
I
on
take
top?
that back.
It's 6 on top. 6 times 4.
Oh, yeah. It's just opposite.
So you convinced it's 24?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful drawing. Can you tell me about it?
It's like 24 inches squared.
All right. And what have you learned about what's an inch squared?
It's an inch like square. Like all the sides of the little squares. It's an inch.
Okay, can you label what you know? Like maybe you can shade one of the inch squares and label part of it, and then maybe label the dimensions, the length
label
and width
this
of the
one.
pizza.
Which one?
This one right here. Just shade it in. And then put 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch.
Hmm?
Then put 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch.
Now, what else can you label in this pizza slice?
Mm,
Like, what's the length and width of the pizza slice?
6 inches by 4.
Yeah, can you write those in?
There.
And Emily, over by you where there's all that white space, could you write the area?
mhm.
So what is the area of this pizza?
24.
inches squared.
Okay, now I'm going to ask my same questions one more time. Where's the 24?
The 24 inside.
Everywhere. All these squares.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's 24 of those squares.
Yeah.
And what's the inch squared? What's an inch squared?
the little squares.
Uh-huh. And why are they called inch squares?
Because each side is 1 inch.
They did it! Emily and Mauricio showed what 24 inches squared means. It means that you can fit 24 squares inside Luna's pizza slice, where each square is 1 inch long on every side. To make their drawing, Mauricio had a great idea. When he drew the 6-inch side of Luna's pizza slice, he put a tick mark at each inch on the ruler. This ended up splitting the 6 inches into 6 equal parts, where each part was 1 inch long. Emily did a similar thing. She used a ruler to split the width of 4 inches into 4 equal parts of 1 inch each. Then, when they drew in the lines, it created 24 squares, and each square was 1 inch long on every side. Next, Emily and Mauricio will draw Dylan's pizza slice with 24 inches squared inside.
So what's he going to draw, Emily?
He's gonna draw the how many inches, like the outside.
How many inches are on top there?
8.
Right now we're drawing 8.
8.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do the 3. Draw the
Oh, yeah.
inches.
And what does drawing those little marks help you do?
It just helps us make the squares equal.
Or like
Ah, it helps you form the
inch squared.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just label whatever you think's important about that one.
Mm. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
8 inches. Then 3. Then 8 times 3 is 24.
So
Yeah.
could you put Dylan's and Luna's pizzas right next to each other, those two nice drawings? What do you notice about them? What's the same and what's different?
The same as the
The total.
the area. And the difference is like the length and the width.
Yeah.
Okay. So you convinced they both have 24 of those little...
Inch squared. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Now do one last comparison for me here. Can you slide Dylan's up to the top and put your first drawing of Luna's?
That one?
What's changed? No, just that one. Yeah, what's changed in how you've drawn that?
They're more equal.
They're more equal. What's more equal?
The inches squared.
Yeah, and the measurements.
Okay. The measurement's more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And what's more equal?
The inch squares.
What about the inch squares? What's
Like-
different?
They're more squared.
They're more squared. Okay.
Not like rectangles. Because these look like rectangles.
Yeah, and you can actually measure with rectangles, but then you wouldn't report it as inch squared.
Yeah.
You'd report it as whatever the measurement was. Like if you put an inch, if you measure Emily's rectangle, what is the dimension of that rectangle?
This one or this one?
The first one that Emily made.
Like the rectangle?
Yeah, that little blue one. Like what?
Half an inch.
It's half an inch, and then how long is it?
Like inch and a half.
Yeah, so you'd have to say the area is 24 little rectangles that are, and then you have to list the dimensions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mauricio and Emily applied their ruler method to show that the area of Dylan's slice of pizza has an area of 24 inches squared. Just like Luna's slice. The length of Dylan's pizza is different from the length of Luna's pizza. And the width of Dylan's pizza is different from the width of Luna's pizza. But each pizza is made up of 24 squares. And each square is 1 inch long on every side. Emily and Mauricio also compared their drawing of 24 square inches in Luna's slice of pizza to their drawing from the previous episode. In both drawings, Emily and Mauricio showed 24 of something. But in their previous drawing, there were only 24 rectangles, where the rectangles were not square inches. In the next episode, Mauricio and Emily are asked if they have heard of any other area measurement units besides an inch squared.